So I actually found out what the Little Red Book stands for. And I think that it's it's actually really funny. You guys need to hear this. But I also want to post these other videos that I think are really, really funny. And it really just kind of shows the banter between the American people and the Chinese people. And I think it's a very, very interesting watch.
I heard everybody's going to RedNote, 小红书. 小红书, the literal translation of this app is the Little Red Book. So, what is the Little Red Book that this name is referring to? Well, it's this book, The CCP Propaganda. Quotations from Chairman Mao. Chairman Mao is the founding father of the People's Republic of China. He fought the most difficult war in Chinese history. And when he was fighting the war, he was extremely outnumbered, under-resourced, and under-equipped by large. Against all the odds, when nobody see it coming, he won the war. Chairman Mao did not fight the war according to science or according to math. Chairman Mao fought the war according to philosophy. And this book is the essence of his ideology. This book tells us how he won the war. So what's in the book? I figured I'd give you a few examples. I like this one very much. Women hold up half the sky. The CCP were a feminist before we were cool, see? This one. Practice is the sole criterion of truth. I love that. It says that truth is from real world experience and practice. Next one, we must learn to do economic work from all who know how, no matter who they are. All Chinese people will learn a foreign language because we know that in order to learn something really well, you have to speak the language. You have to learn, use their native tongue. That's why so many of us can speak fluent English. Because why? Chairman Mao. Chairman Mao told us to. So this book has a lot of wisdom. I really feel that it's fitting for the app to use the name because I think this app wants to create a place that we can all share our common practice. We can all uplift each other together. Welcome to RedNote.
Hello, TikTok refugees. This is your Chinese spy speaking. Before it's too late, I want to say goodbye properly. It has been an absolute honor spying on you. When you join RedNote, you will get assigned a new spy. Now, onto some personal matters. Tommy from Las Vegas. Your Wi-Fi password shouldn't be 123456. Even my grandma can hack that. Michael from Chicago. Stop texting your ex at 2 p.m. She cheated on you with 6 hot guys while you were together. Also, Jessica from Ohio. Deleting your browsing story doesn't mean you actually deleting it. I think that is everything. Thank you for making my espionage journey so unforgettable.
小红书
Hello guys, this is your Chinese spy speaking. I want to post this video before it's too late. I think we're not going to see each other in the future, and it's a great honor for me to spy on you for the last few years. I wish all of you can have the best life. I want to do spy job in the future, but I don't know where I can find one. So here are some personal information. Heidi from Monterey, you shouldn't drink that much alcohol. It's bad for your health. More, you shouldn't dance at your balcony in your white net gown. It's bad for other people's health. Stan from LA, you shouldn't watch porn every day. It's bad for your health and you can find yourself a girlfriend. It's not that difficult. Sophia from New York, you shouldn't treat your mother like that. Being a single mother is very difficult. She's just tired, and she loves you deeply. Steve from Texas, don't quit your job. Your mortgage hadn't been paid off yet, and it's difficult for you to find another one. Belle from California, don't crying for your ex-boyfriend. He isn't worthy of your love and the tears. There is a good man in the future for you. You are a big girl. keep growing. Take good care of yourself. That's all I want to say to you guys. And best wishes for all of you. If you know some other spy job, please let me know.
Okay, so everyone's asking me for more information on how to short Meta stock. And how is this going to work? So I'm going to make this easy. If you're actually interested in shorting Meta stock, go on ChatGPT and just ask ChatGPT, how do I open up a short position against a stock? And ChatGPT will fully explain it to you, including on which brokerage accounts you would need in order to open up a short position and how to do it. Now, let me explain why this is the ultimate method to get Meta's attention or to get any company's attention that is doing unethical things in our society, including United Healthcare. How do we get their attention? So in order for you to understand first, I need to explain how shorting works, okay? So if you guys remember Wall Street Bets, the Reddit community that basically started buying up GameStop stock nonstop like crazy, and all these financial institutions and all these major investors were shorting the stock. They were betting the stock was going to go down. So because they were all betting the stock was going to go down, and they had billions of dollars, hundreds of million dollars betting that the stock was going to go down, it was forcing the stock price to drop, okay? And what this community did, Wall Street Bets, is they started buying up stock like crazy. Just a bunch of random people, everyday people, you know, people working at retail stores and things like that, people that aren't big time investors or financial institutions. They started buying up stock left and right, $1,000, $2,000, $500, whatever they could afford to buy, they started to buy, and they started to buy as a community. So you're talking about, you know, putting their money together. You're talking about now, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars or whatever that they're buying in stock, and it caused the short positions to evaporate, okay? So how this works is basically it's a majority wins, okay? It's just like voting, okay? If more people bet that the stock's gonna go down, the stock will go to zero. If more people bet that the stock is gonna go up, then the stock will go up. Go to the moon, essentially, right? It's market manipulation, but the financial institutions and big time investors do it every day. The whole market's manipulated. There's nothing fair about our stock market. It's completely manipulated. So how do we take advantage of this as people, and how do we get essentially our government or unethical companies to listen to us and to be afraid of us? Very simple. You use their own system against them, okay? You don't need a lot of money to participate in this. $1,000, $500 even is enough to open up a short position and short a stock, okay? So in order for this to work, essentially, we'd have to come together as a community though, okay? Meaning that there have to be, you know, 20 million people or more that would participate in this on schedule, okay? So it would have to be on schedule in order for this to work. So what I mean by that is we'd have to pick, okay, this week, within the next 7 days, all 20 million people are going to go open up short positions against this specific company. So for example, we'd say everyone's going to go put $1,000 in a short position, open it up within 7 days against this company. If 20 million people do that, that's a $20 billion short position. There's no recovery from that, okay? It would happen so fast, so quickly, the company would literally go bankrupt, be destroyed. Every investor, every financial institution involved in it would lose everything. Why would that happen? Because they all have stop losses in place, okay? What is a stop loss? A stop loss is basically when they invest into something, they're not gonna sit there behind the computer screen watching every second as it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. They're not gonna do that. So what they do is they put in like $100 million, $20 million, $10 million into the company, whatever, $1 billion into the company. This includes big banks, by the way. And then they click on a feature that allows them to stop loss, meaning that if the stock goes below a certain price, automatically the computers dump all the shares. Everything gets dumped. And sometimes they put in multiple stop losses, you know, to try to protect themselves more and try to also make more money. Now, by 20 million people all shorting a stock by $500,000 in 1 week, totaling $20 billion in a short position, every single stop loss would get triggered along the way. Not a single one would not get triggered, which would cause every financial institution, every investor invested into Meta or invested into United Healthcare to lose everything. There wouldn't be enough time for a bailout. There wouldn't be enough time to borrow money from another bank. everything would get wiped out, and then there would be a domino effect. The domino effect, a ripple effect, would go through the entire financial sector, entire economy. It wouldn't just affect Meta and United Healthcare. It would essentially possibly collapse the entire financial system and every single financial institution, major bank standing behind it. So just so that you understand how this would work. But at the end of the day, if you want to get their attention, this is how you do it. Protesting ain't gonna do shit. Activist work ain't gonna do shit, because these types of people only pay attention if their pockets are hurt. How do you hurt their pockets? This is how you hurt their pockets. You use their own system against them. The system that they designed, that they love, that has made them so wealthy. You use it against them, and you're not breaking the law. You're just literally playing the game that they made. So essentially, any company in this country that you don't like and you don't want around, all you'd have to do as a community is say, on this week, we're all gonna go short this stock. That's it. 20 million people, everybody shorts the stock by $500, the company will be gone, the week after, literally. It wouldn't even make it past 30 days, and the company would cease to exist. And then now you have a system where the power's back in the people's hands, and basically, the government and these financial institutions are gonna have no choice but to operate in a manner where people are okay with, essentially.
Now, y'all can't tell me that that's not funny, because the fact that we are all being very unserious about something that we do sort of take serious, I think it just shows you the level of where we're at as a people, but also it's very interesting to me. And if there was one thing that I could wish for in life, it would be world peace. And I know that sounds very cliche and non-realistic, because it's probably not. But that is something that I would wish for. Just seeing people unite the way that I have in the last couple of days has really made me smile. It really has. It's very interesting.